Hello, chat. We're back. Give me a moment. I gotta set a reminder for myself. Alright, so we're gonna be doing a, there was another instant reply to that tweet. And I think it was another bot, again. Let's check. We're going to be doing New Game Plus. We're gonna be reviewing the game. Spoilers free up until, like, plot points. Yeah, another bot just clapped. The only thing I would give a heads up on is we will have all of the styles, all of the summons on hand. Let's get right into it because you know we got a lot of cutscenes. Also, we're gonna be doing New Game Plus Final Fantasy mode. Replay the game in Final Fantasy mode with data carried over from a previous playthrough. In this mode, the level cap is raised to 100 as opposed to 50, but enemies are far more powerful. What that means is that it's just scaled up. So like the first enemies you see are like level 48, and then it scales up from there. To aid you in your journey, the legendary Ultima weapon is available for crafting. After starting, you will be unable to switch over to story or action focused. That is because there are different like boss patterns and stuff for the different difficulty. So we'll do it from that again. No, we'll watch the whole thing. Again, with the summons, the ones I have are, if you want to know which summons are playable, it's spoilers. Otherwise, I don't think it's too big of a deal. Just, I would say, like, earnestly, honestly, transparently, don't think too hard about what's there. So.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said,
I played the whole game with full surround sound. So this is my playthrough using headphones now.
It was this light which finally led our
that being said, we gotta turn this shit up.
Darkness.
It was a strong ass start.
What they saw in the light gave rise to temptation.
Like my favorite song in the game, actually.
Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
We're gonna be focusing on the main story and see how fast we can go through it. No side quests. I didn't hear the drums as well before, so I like hearing that, but everything else about it was just, the surround sound kind of spoils. It sounds so full. It's great. It was incredible experience playing this whole game with like home theater audio. Goddamn. That being said, we do have some criticisms. Part of the reason we're doing New Game Plus and Final Fantasy difficulty is to see how much more difficult the game can be for us. Because I mean, I might have it solved. I might have to otherwise force myself to mix things up. Because I got a setup that is both very powerful in AoE and very powerful in single target. Okay, now I can turn this down. So we're gonna see, like, if I can still carry my whole bread and butter through the whole game. Or if I'll just mix things up. opening's so good. But we do have a lot of cutscenes to sit through. We do have a lot of cutscenes in this opening. This whole stream tonight may just be the prologue, basically. Dim the lights. But yeah, there are criticisms to discuss, but overall, I wouldn't be 62 hours into the game replaying it again if I didn't think it was incredible.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
I did do that with Final Fantasy 15 though.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
I played through
And
Final Fantasy
only
15
the
several
dominant.
times.
No one else. Where's the fun in that?
There's a no active lore yet.
Will be among them.
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them.
There's a lot in these cutscenes in the
Gotta
opening
keep
I
that in
totally
mind.
missed over, like the branded sigil on them. I didn't realize like Clive was feeling
get this
that in
done.
that moment, because that's what it meant. Is they're all branded. They're all slaves. Lot went over my head. This didn't. It was magic through your hand, just like that. Or at the very least, the branded can. The branded and dominance. Dominance specifically controlling summons. Branded in general is magic users. Anyone else in this world that doesn't use it has to use crystals, as we'll see. This game looks so stunning.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
I don't like there's a criticism among
Yes,
like 7 remake in how the main characters' art styles differ greatly from the
said
NPCs
focus,
in the
Wyvern.
world, and I think that's fair and like practically intentional, right? I don't see that as much in this game. Like, it doesn't stick out at all. I guess if you haven't played 7 remake, it doesn't stick
All hell
out.
is about to break loose.
Because if you've played 7 remake, you've already seen how like stark that possible contrast can get. So like visually, nothing is like of my complaint. If anything, I would like for better performance.
Just in time.
One thing I noticed though in performance mode is the input latency is so low. The input latency in performance mode is so like low, and it's like kind of surprising how low it is. It feels great. And in like towns, heavy locations, it's not always 60 a lot of the time. It's generally always above 30, but it's always varying. But in battles try really hard to maintain 60 comparatively. It's like there's an extra like consideration for specifically when you get into battle. Get used to the prelude. We're gonna hear the prelude a lot.
These high blood are more beast than man.
As a reminder
is
that this
going,
is Final
then I'll
Fantasy.
lead this new dominant of theirs. What?
What? You see what they're seeing. Shit is so impressive. Hi, Rita. Nope, over here.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
Yeah,
What
Rita's
do
gonna
you
join
mean
us.
You refuse. Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Oh, they're all in this one room. Holy shit. I did not
Have His Majesty's
even
answer.
realize Barnabas was in this scene. Barnabas, Hugo, Benedicta are all here. And yeah, that is the beauty of active lore, active time lore. Pull this up for reading lore on any terms or areas you don't get, because they throw a lot at you, and they throw a lot at you fast, and it's all, and everything is like established in a single shot and then moved on.
Summoned us at all.
Like how magic works, just there.
Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Like that is a
Or am I mistaken?
that is a line said by the insane. It doesn't make any sense right now.
Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
I can like try to keep track of a lot of them, because it is a lot to keep track of. And I did my best while playing to figure it all out.
The capital will lie exposed.
It's just during the opening, it's a lot at once.
The good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
I might want to rebalance the audio a little.
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Guys, I swear it's Final Fantasy. I swear.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare?
I promise it's Final
Do you think
Fantasy.
me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
The front lines are gone.
A lot of
This is
people
our
like
chance.
Clive's outfit here, like compared to
Chaos
his
will
actual
conceal us.
outfit. It does look fine on him. It would be cool if there were more outfit designs. I like how his sword is there and holstered, but I do constantly think about how it's like every shot where he puts it away, it's clipping through that thing, but they never show it, obviously, and it's kind of like done like that on purpose, I guess. But yeah, you, of course, every time he sheathes it, you never see him do it from the back. Or if you do, it's like really far away. And it's in, like, he's putting it away from combat. It's like
always.
there is no frame of it
Take the van.
clipping through the holster.
Wait. Something's not right.
It's Titan. It's Hugo, the big guy we just saw.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
fighting Shiva.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Our party here is after Shiva. So the idea was to draw her out, basically. Great Shiva design. There is a 199 song soundtrack releasing for the game. It includes cut music because there isn't that much actually in it. There's a lot. There are a lot of certified soaking bangers, but I wish there were more. So I'm interested in what was cut. Though on retrospect, like I'll watch like a streamer do like later fights, and I'm like, man, that music was great, but it's better than I even remembered. I think that's a consequence of how fast I played this game. I played it like every day straight, from the Friday it released to the Wednesday of the next week.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern.
And I didn't stop. So and I 100%ed it too. I did every side quest, crafted the best gear you can get on a vanilla save. All the hunts. Love myself some hunts.
Right on top of us.
Eventually we're gonna do like Pokemon, we're gonna do streams of every Final Fantasy on this channel. We've already got a 7, 9. Drew did 12, but he didn't finish it.
Anytime, Wyvern.
We've done 14, but not story 14. And I've done 15. And now we're doing 16. If I wanted to do them all, we could go through 1 through 4 pretty damn fast. I'm curious what happens. Oh yeah, that guy's dead, by the way. I wonder what happens in the tutorial fight, actually, because I think I skipped it when I was testing New Game Plus.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
It wouldn't be like all at once. It would just be over time, like I've done the Pokemon games, or like Zelda.
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
1 through 4 are significantly shorter. I'll do the tutorial fight and see. I need a refresher anyway. I will also go over some combat tips as well that I've used the whole playthrough and that I share if I can.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Thank you, Joshua.
You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Thank you, Torgal. Europe needs to keep dubbing more stuff.
2 arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
I think it would be very funny if I had everything in the tutorial fight. Yes.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
But yeah, it's been like a week or so I gotta get myself refamiliarized before I delve back into the combos. Especially because the timing is actually pretty damn hard.
Show me a storm of steel.
You can't even do the magic spell yet.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft?
The
flames of the Phoenix burn
lock-on
within you.
got pretty damn
Now
annoying,
let
but
them
that's
burn
at least
without.
until now where AoE isn't a problem.
Come, Clive. Rain fire
Down upon me. Because that's when it got annoying, was locking onto an enemy while there's a million other enemies surrounding him. But at endgame, you've got your main abilities should just be AoE naturally, so.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my
A lot of people
blade.
were talking about the motion blur, which I was very
Your
confused
attacking
by because
prowess
it's
will
like
count for
none at
naught
all.
if you don't live long enough to
But
use
that's
it.
because they were playing on graphics mode.
On
And
your toes, Lord Rossfield.
they added it for a reason because it helps mask the 30 FPS. We can show it later because it's pretty severe, and so they added a setting for it.
Oh, to be so young and fleet of foot.
There we go.
Nice try. Was I not clear as to the purpose of this exercise?
Nope, force of habit. Sorry.
Come on.
Dodging is also so precise in this game. It's crazy because it's so good, right? So they also
Remember,
make it
Clive,
really
your
punishing if you
blade
fuck
is
it
not
up.
your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal.
Like, it really is a
But you
high
are not
risk,
just
high
any
reward,
shield, are you?
but it's a really, really
Show
high
me what sets you
reward.
apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix.
And that is why I
Granted the
appreciate
use
the
of its
low
power.
input latency of performance
Call upon
mode.
that power now to close on me.
The circle button.
Well, I'm waiting.
For Phoenix, you get a little warp strike. Not even a warp strike, just a
Would that all
zoom
our
in.
shields could move so swiftly. Ha! Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape
So
every
good.
blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000.
4K as well.
Way to ensure
Not that
you
the
do
stream can
not
tell,
fall.
but
Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
I mean, you can tell because the anti-aliasing isn't
Speaking
as
of which,
noticeable.
my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Which is the benefit of rendering at 4K and then downscaling. Although this game, I'm pretty sure, never is 4K. I'm pretty sure it's upscaling
better.
to some degree.
Battle is a succession of pivotal moments.
These
where
consoles
life
do not
and
do
death
native
can be
4K.
decided at a single stroke.
So
You
don't
must
buy
be
into those
ready to
lies.
utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust.
Yeah,
You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
deep.
Thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Pull out all my fucking summons. That'd be so funny.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
The will gauge, it's a stagger bar.
Come on, you're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
So you have to time that magic attack in between every melee attack. You don't have to, but you're gonna notice enemies start being staggered a lot faster when you do it.
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
You got 4, oh, sorry, dude. You get 4 melee hits and 3, your main combo is 4 melee hits on the ground, 3 in the air, and you can do a magic attack after each one. Just square, triangle, square, triangle. You can see which buttons I press in the bottom right.
See? I told you he could do it.
They react on button press. It's very nice.
Bested at last.
Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about getting treasure anymore either, I guess.
That was a display worthy of your father.
Although there is one chest in the beginning of the game I missed.
No one tell you otherwise.
And I mean, I may have missed more later.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
There were points where I was like, man, these are just Final Fantasy 14 zones and I gotta explore all these. So in the beginning I was exploring all the zones pretty deeply and then I stopped because it was way too overwhelming. It's not really explained, but I guess it doesn't need to be explained that using the icons hurts people.
You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a
Except
waste.
Clive.
My shields look after me.
Clive gets
My shield
migraines,
tight.
but everybody
That's
else like
why.
coughs blood.
You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
Clive's that wild card.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua,
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Arthur hand.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
I guess Murdoch also sees Clive should probably be treated better.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
That's alright, he's a shield.
We should join them.
Red mage looking ass outfit. It's great. Meanwhile, the level 1 outfit, level 2 through 3, you buy from the merchants in the main city-states.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you.
Sorry, Rita. You just take up so much space.
Well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Yeah, the one that's like 5 feet over there.
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
That's my favorite part of the beginning of Realm Reborn, is anytime a new player starts.
Lift up your head, girl.
And just giving them money so they can actually afford to buy the outfits that they want you to buy. Because I'm pretty sure it's in the main story. You need like a certain item level of equipment, like really early on.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Yeah, level 5 gear in order to progress. That's butterfly. That's important.
Where do you think you're going?
Was that scene foreshadowing? I don't think so.
Clive off to see the Archduke.
Right.
No, I don't think that was foreshadowing. I think Torgal just wanted to see the butterfly. With how just precise everything else is,
I'm not sure.
I just wouldn't be
I need to
surprised.
speak with Father.
I can't go this way, can I? I guess I never tried.
They've closed the gates.
Huh.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Wow. I've noticed that a few times where they have dialogue like that to help you. Because we have to go here and get the apple scene. Real test of people's media literacy. If you can, like, pick up on...
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess Prey, do
Oh,
not
Clive definitely has an interest in seeing everybody as equal.
Damn you fool! I say to speak.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge.
I don't know if it's like brought up as much in this beginning, but his father feels the same way about
More
it.
than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Wait, is it mentioned here, actually? No. Bears. I was calling them branded, but bears because they have a brand. Excuse me. A frustrating day. I gotta choose which
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
cutscene I decide to talk over to explain it all.
I think someone's hungry.
So in here was a chest I
Nice and
missed.
quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Because I really didn't think too hard about it. About if there would be chests here. But I mean, who like this, whatever. Like, what is this? It's a potion. All right, cool. Oh, which also I didn't have space for, so that's all I missed.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected.
Yeah, loves Joshua. Nothing matters more than Joshua.
Good luck.
Thank you, Torgal. Jill. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I like to play off of it, like, in Final Fantasy IX had these moments where you could cut from your party, your main party, or your main character, and see what everybody else was up to.
Your Grace.
Because Final Fantasy IX would do that thing where when you get to a town, your party would kind of split off.
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Hello, Brendan. Welcome.
Do the territories fare any better?
It's been a long day, but I cannot wait to get into a fight.
In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches.
It'll still be a
It's
bit.
only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those.
Is it going to be longer than I think it is? Actually, now that I think about it.
Even if we were to send them south.
Yeah, actually.
More would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
540. Wow. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal.
Tonight, I would very much at least like to get to the hideaway. So these are definitely going to be like
the Iron Blood will not
3-hour streams.
This will be a bitter fight.
And again, only doing this until Miguel gets back, and then we're finishing Fallout. But after we finish Fallout, we'll continue Final Fantasy.
Tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Oh, we get to do this, yeah. Oh, but I'm not going to have everything, am I?
Yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow...
Need great value, Biggs and Wedge.
Search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It's really weird they're not called Biggs and Wedge.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
Thanks, Brendan. Appreciate it.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
Large indoor stop.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Nothing to see outside. Let's get to it. Let us retire to our chambers. Yeah, I will, let's see. Don't have my gear. Don't even have icons unlocked. Yeah, I might have to do this first dungeon, vanilla. I didn't think of that. Because it gives you the option to skip it, and I skipped it. But for stream's sake, we'll go through it. It's alright. Like a 2.5, 3 hour prologue. And then we'll get all our stuff. I'll be pleasantly surprised though if we're just given everything at this Morbo fight.
Not long. 4 days. Maybe 5.
I'd appreciate it. Especially for the part after.
Taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins.
Shit, this first fight's
Before
actually
going
gonna be
war,
tough
we
then.
perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that.
I mean, I've done it
Only the
once
dominant
before,
can
but I
enter
don't
the
have the gear
apologist, so
for a
yes,
fight.
I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
Keep forgetting their ages. I thought he was 17.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Yeah, fuck off.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
Elwyn's a real one.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Maybe I'll keep it at like full volume
Wishing on a star.
and just accept when it gets
Little old
loud.
for that. I should get some sleep.
Because it's I know the
Right.
voices are already as loud as they go. I hate that about Game of Thrones. For what little I did watch. Too fucking dark
You're going
and
with them tomorrow.
fuck
aren't
the
you?
audio.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Yeah, first dungeon run.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return,
Called
I shall just
Sastasha.
have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here,
Sorry to interrupt,
I've begun
Jill.
to take peace for granted.
Is the moon in the? It is. Well, the bursting red star that's beneath the moon. Yeah, it's just there.
I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends.
I guess
does it?
14 ruined my expectations of what they do with the moon. All right, and 2D Final Fantasy, but
The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
I've also got like these. I've got like these really false memories of Final Fantasy VII, where they did go to the moon in 7. Like Cid's rocket ship worked.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
And then they fought Sephiroth on the moon. Again, false memories. Should I talk?
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do
Suddenly,
brilliantly.
the red moon pulses, and you
I'll try.
hear its nerf or nothing sound out as if from an impossibly vast distance. And then Clive says something really cool, and then he starts having a shmup segment against the moon. While Soken jams out on 20 guitars at once.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
I feel like some of this game has to be pre-rendered.
Open the gates!
Right, but I have no idea what is pre-rendered. I feel like it has to be, though. Like, the bit rate is so high, I can't tell if something is, and the color compression's really good, too.
Allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
I can't see, like, any artifacting in scenes where I think they have to be pre-rendered. I see TAA artifacts, and that means it's real.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
But otherwise, it's so insane looking.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you.
So these two might as well be Biggs and Wedge. It's really weird that they're not. Like, actually.
This
but
is to be
whatever.
no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them.
That's the
at
other
our
thing, is
peril.
if like you have a lot of effects moving
Not
at
today,
once,
we
that's
won't.
what like makes pre-rendered videos stick out.
So wait.
You can't see it.
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord. As you command.
I want to keep like
To the marshes then.
I don't want to keep sitting on the couch, but I don't have a choice to with this game. But I feel like I'm getting more migraines. Then again, my migraines are kind of seasonal. Red emblem means dungeon, or a DMC level. Let's get to it. And find out if my New Game Plus stuff carries over to young Clive during this part. Because you can't even replay this stage. When you unlock the ability to replay levels, you can't even replay this one. Or the castle later. Like in the prologue. The first level you're able to replay is walking through the
Keep
woods
your eyes
with
open
Sid.
for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
So I gotta think like... things might not be scaled up here because I don't have any of my endgame armor either.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe.
Blight went over my head
The
for a
whole
while.
village of Stillwind is ahead.
They do have
Not
parts
that there's
that
a lot
clearly
left of
point out like what the Blight exactly is and everything. But the idea that this is all affected by Blight went over my head. Just like Final Fantasy 1, we're fighting goblins as our first enemies. A number of 2D Final Fantasies, actually. But yeah, I have to play on the couch. This game, OBS has too much input delay. That's what happens with 60 FPS games.
With me.
Oh my god, they're level 43. Okay, I'm level 48 though. Maybe gear doesn't matter as much, which is the case for a few games. Nope.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
I got nothing.
There may be more ahead.
So I gotta stick with the vanilla stuff. When did I get these? I'll wear them, fuck it, I guess. And that's all the game assist stuff.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
So yeah, we'll beeline through a lot of the game. There's no need to do side quests, no need to hunt lore, or hunt treasure. No need to do the hunts. Hopefully, things go a lot faster. This song also beautiful. All the music you hear in the beginning is so great. Oh shit, I got my charge. Hold on. Wait. Oh, look at that. I got the full, down here, I got all this stuff. Good. So I got my launcher. Easiest launcher is just the charged melee attack. 100%. No special abilities, no cooldown, you just charge a little and you're good to go. Forgot that's not how items work. Don't need to worry about items, we're loaded. We already got the best equipment. The only things I need to know about, I guess, is Ultima Blade, and if they added anything else besides Ultima Blade, but I kind of doubt it.
What a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
But yeah, timing the combo, especially timing the air hits, is really hard. And I've always struggled with it the entire playthrough. And I am still struggling. Because in the third hit of Clive's air hit is a spike attack, right? He spikes them down. But if you cancel it fast enough, they don't get spiked down and you can keep it going. But that's so hard to time.
You are worried, my lord.
Because you have to be able to, like in Street Fighter. In Street Fighter, you do have some cancels, but primarily Street Fighter depends on links, and links are not animation cancel combos.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
You simply string normals depending on frame data, and no animation canceling. So you have to time the magic hit, but also you need to be do the next hit to cancel. You have to animation cancel the spike attack.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
And getting that all down is pretty hard.
I'm working on it.
At least it's forgiving though. That's not punishing as like dodging.
He's the leader.
But it is something I would appreciate in the PC version eventually.
Take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
This R3 to retarget enemies. Oh. That was weird. R3 to retarget enemies. Kind of frustrating. Oh, the audio delay. Timing, what was I timing? Not timing. Fucking retargeting is more frustrating than it should be. I wish it had an option like in Final Fantasy XIV's tab targeting, where you can set it to be like proximity based or like not proximity based. And I think here I wish it would be proximity based. Not based on like the camera proximity, but based on, or not based on Clive's proximity, but based on camera proximity.
And then there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes!
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
Don't have to tell me twice.
This one, I don't think this one does multiple swings, although it should. That's where it gets tricky, is multiple swings. He even looks like he kind of gets ready to do a second swing after that one, because he still has that wind up. But no, I won't complain though. The B&B I've also got going does very well accommodates versus bosses and versus enemies that can be juggled.
Let's try. Not quite.
God damn it. Sometimes you can dodge into a hitbox. Like if there's a huge enemy and it like is charging at you and you dodge into it, you might still get hit after the dodge anyway.
That'll have to do for now.
The other tip I've got is when you dodge, Clive does a second like roll. Like he already will do a roll or like an evasive maneuver. So it is advantageous to dodge into whatever the hitbox is. I was gonna say, if I can just parry him, we'll be good. Man, I don't even use Phoenix in the end, but I certainly remember how to use Phoenix at least. Ship posted a video. What did he post? More hard leather armaments.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
The collab thing for Starter Squad. Have to look into that later. So yeah, I didn't even hit level cap. I hit level 48 in my first playthrough.
Damn it!
When you are under leveled, you get a lot of XP. So that will not be a problem if we start running into enemies that are a little bit tougher and a little bit higher level. When you fight higher level enemies, you get so much XP.
This ends now. What's in there?
What in the goddamn?
Bloody
Let's go. It's a Final Fantasy game, confirmed.
It's far south.
We got a Biggs and Wedge.
War, my lord.
We got a Malboro.
Is worse than its bite.
Damn it. Oh man. You know what else? I think punishing or parries and dodging in Tears of the Kingdom is also in Tears of the Kingdom. I think it's unnecessarily hard. Oh, fuck off.
Reeks. I said, stay away from its mouth.
Like there will be plenty of times where I like really like pretty precisely dodge an enemy in Tears of the Kingdom, but it isn't. I don't get the flurry rush. And it's kind of weird. Damn it. See, if I dodged into him, that wouldn't have happened. Almost damage time. It's damage time. Oh, I missed a big magic attack. Missed it again. There's an indicator to help you get the timing done in training.
Where's it going?
But damn, that shit's still hard.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I can't recover that gray health without Torgal. That's annoying.
Don't!
Green or red? Sorry, blue or red. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, what did that say? What did that say? Hold on, it said something. Play. It said something extra. But I skipped it too fast thinking it was the same. A button prompt is not displayed when set to Final Fantasy mode. Well, I mean, it's color-coded, so that's fine. Blue is square, R1 is red.
Now! Before it recovers!
Almost got it halfway. Sorry, Wade, I didn't warn you. The game also has those Monster Hunter traps, I call them, where an enemy will knock you down, and it is set up to, its next attack is actually set up to, counter you if you try to dodge out of your knockdown. Oh, shit. So in most situations, you really cannot, like, mash the guard. Damn it. Or you press it too late like that. There it is. That's the big magic attack. 15k. We'll blow that out of the water later, but for now, that's good.
You won't be gone for long.
I better not fuck this up. I couldn't heal.
I cannot fall here.
Oh, well, if it still pauses for it, that's helpful. In my entire 60 hours, I have missed one QTE, and I felt so bad about it. and I will never forget it now. And also charge my magic. This is an attack where if you dodge into the Wild Rage, you may still get hit, like, out of your dodge.
I'd rather we made it die.
Oh no. Alright, we're good. I mean, he's kind of all surrounded by poison, but... Oh, okay, the poison's gone. Shit. Let's see if we can do it. Nope. Oh, hell no. That's why you got to imagine you have to be really careful. If you do like no hit runs of these bosses, you still got to be so careful, just because dodging and successfully dodging does not mean you're not going to get hit if you dodged in the wrong direction. There is an achievement though for oh nice. There is an achievement for beating at least one boss without taking any damage. I got it on complete accident. I didn't even realize it until I got the achievement. Almost there. Anticlimactic. Now we'll go in for the hit.
He was no match for you.
Fuck you, Kess. Yeah, some bosses got okie. Some bosses got okie.
My lord. Thanks. Never thought I'd see it.
Yeah, it was none of the summons.
Just goblins in Rosaria, but
it was one of the bosses that become. It was one of the mini bosses that becomes a common enemy. I think it was a quarrel. Yeah, it was a quarrel.
They'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
And you got one more fighting segment.
Damned blight.
And then we get all our nice powers. Let me check. No, I guess I'm not checking audio. All right, Phoenix Gate it is. Finish up this prologue. It really did, like, another thing I missed was that this isn't, Phoenix Gate is not where we just were.
Wait till you hear this.
It's a totally different place.
Draws his sword. The Goblin Chief runs off screaming, straight down a Morva's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys. Good work on the morrow. Must be
I swear it's
Gratifying
Final
to see your
Fantasy.
student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
I'm pretty hungry too. Oh, the TAA blur. Jesus Christ. As my only complaint about the visuals is TAA. It's that ghost smearing you see occasionally.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
It's worse on, PC games where you're a lot closer to the
They all
monitor.
like Clive, don't they?
Not here where I'm like 8 feet away from my TV right now.
Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
That was a hell of a head motion for that. I can't tell you how great it is that Final Fantasy as a main series is essentially back on its feet for the first time since the PS2, since PS1.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
Every game in development hell is out. Lessons were learned. And they can still be better.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
You take that back. There was a point where, a pretty precise point where I was like, oh man, you know what? Torgal has grown on me.
I didn't see you at the feast.
I will now pre-order your plushies.
Shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble.
I did use the assist for Torgal for a long while. And I explain why later.
I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
Envious.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix. Ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given
5-year-old having existential doubts.
to keep our future rulers safe, no matter what. However hard it gets.
I don't know how it is right now, but there was a pretty solid point of like the way we educate children being substantially really advanced. I don't know how much like iPads and TikTok have thrown a wrench into that, because I'm not paying attention to that at all.
Right?
The only time I'm exposed to it is
It's past my bedtime.
when I was working retail.
Good night, Torgal.
And kids are just in a shopping cart listening to Spider-Man Elsa, and I'm contemplating telling the parents what the hell their child is looking at, or like waiting in a doctor's room. I was at a dentist, and this kid has his iPad and is scrolling through TikTok and playing everything at like max volume in the waiting room. So I don't know if, like, you know, those kids are capable of existential dread. I was getting close to thinking it was possible.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
What in the...
Uh-oh. This may be as good of any a time to share my story about the day, because it certainly will not be fitting at any other point.
We proceed as planned.
Let me pull up the images I'm going to pull up on stream. And save them so I can pull them up in OBS. Once we get in control of Joshua, I'll jump to it and like speed run it. I wanted more time for it, but there really is no fitting time to go over what I want to talk about, and I'm gonna forget by next stream.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
The kid's a great actor, too. Europe can keep getting away with a child actors better than we can. Also, let me check the audio while we're here. Yeah, no, that's maxed. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Yeah, that's fitting. Our dishwasher, started having a leak. It, has this system in the dishwasher underneath it, where the water comes from the sink pipe into the dishwasher, through the bottom of it. It has a system where if it detects water is sitting in that pipe, it will know that, like, there's a little styrofoam plate that gets floated up by standing water around it. And if that plate hits a sensor, everything cuts off, and it doesn't let you turn the dishwasher on or do anything. It's to prevent leaks or prevent running water from leaking anywhere. So that system's in play. That didn't stop leaks from happening all throughout the basement. So the basement is, for maybe a day or so, a few days, having water drip through the ceiling. And it ruined like a good half dozen tiles, and had to take all the insulation down, and we gotta deal with that. And it got fiberglass in my throat. It fucking sucks. And now I need to like vent out that basement because of how much like loose fiberglass is around. Like I can't go down there without my throat getting irritated. Have an appliance guy come out, and he looks at the dishwasher, knows immediately from the situation what to do. And for him, before he came, I opened the dishwasher door and got it so you could see underneath it. It was a long process. He saw that I did that. He saw that I laid out all the screws and everything correctly. And he's like, so you already did my job. Here's what you have to do. Here's the replacement part you have to buy. No charge today. I don't need to do anything. You already did the hard part, and you already took this out so you can put it back together. So buy this part, you're good to go. That part won't be here for another week, but I mean, at least it was that simple what the issue was. So the basement leak was from what was going on there. While we were in the basement, this is what I wanted to show. We took a look at the lights that my dad set up in the ceiling of the basement. My dad wired the lighting setup of the basement himself. It's a like a dozen fluorescent light fixtures in the ceiling around tiles. The way we saw he did it, we never seen before. My mom always said like this was surprised nothing happened with this because, you know, the lights did eventually stop working. Maybe you can guess why they would stop working, but around every light in the ceiling, all throughout the ceiling, are... Oh, that's gross. Extension cables. That green cable there on the left side of the extension cable is plugged into the wall. The brown extension cable that you see on the right side is another extension cable. The extension cables are connected into the light fixtures. So, for every extension cable, they are daisy-chained to it. This is what's coming out of a light fixture, is this brown cable cut open with those 3 wires. At least it's grounded, right? God bless his soul. God rest his soul. He tried to kill us with this shit, but at least it's grounded, you know? But he did effectively daisy chain extension cables all to each other for every single light. And they are all done through these plugs. And he used those adapters for each one just for the ground wire, so that everything could be grounded. And this requires like reversing every single one too. Anyway, so again, the brown extension cables, it's all brown extension cables just daisy chained into each other. So the one in the middle here goes to another light, is coming out of another light, and then the brown one on the right is also another light, and it is all powered through that extension, that green extension cable on the left, that plugged into the wall, a wall outlet, and that is how they all worked. And they all just, as extension cables, sat in the ceiling, in the roof. So, I don't think you need to, like, you know, maybe there is, like, sound logic there. I don't know how he figured that out. I don't know where he read about that. He did that a long time ago. That was it was definitely not pre-internet, but it is definitely before you would read how to do that on the internet. That 100% predated YouTube. So I'm not entirely...
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
That shit's scary. Yeah, no, I don't know what he was thinking. Instead of just, like, you know, paying someone else to set up all those lights, he just did that. And it did work for a while.
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No.
Oh good, Joshua's level 48 as well. That hurts the kid. Let's just go melee.
Did it, Clive?
Thank the founder you're unhurt.
So yeah, that's for a dozen. All across the ceiling in the basement is just dozens of extension cables.
I saw them at the feast.
And to my understanding, you shouldn't put extension cables or coded wires in walls or ceilings. I don't know why.
We must find my father.
I didn't get that far into it. But I do know you're not supposed to, like, have extension cables that you would use for, like, exterior use inside of a wall. It feels like it's on par with a extension cable that's, like, male on both ends. The one that's like, no, we don't sell this, and there's a very obvious reason we don't sell this thing.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
And Joshua's got to do a lot more work
Do this.
at
They're our
New Game
allies.
Plus. Anything down here? No, maybe there was, but... Oh yeah, I guess fixed items aren't gonna be there anymore, huh? At least they shouldn't be, not that it matters they're in this prologue. So yeah, we got that out of the way so I don't have to interrupt when the story gets more serious. But overall, I mean, I don't know how much the panels are gonna cost. I have to go get them tomorrow.
Tyler!
The replacement part for the dishwasher was $30.
Damn it!
However,
His wounds are deep.
if that doesn't, if that part doesn't fix it, because there was also rust down under the dishwasher. If that rust is the problem, we gotta pay a few hundred.
Don't worry, you're going to be all right.
So hopefully it is this cheaper part,
I'll hold them off.
which it should be given the circumstances of the leak we were having, which was the water was running to the dishwasher, but the dishwasher was completely off. Not the same as the dishwasher was running and that's when it was leaking, only when it was running.
Come here.
Not the situation. It was leaking while turned off, but the water was still running to it.
You're hurt.
I'll survive, thanks to His Highness.
How does Rita feel about this mess?
Your Grace.
About
Lord
Phoenix
Murdoch.
Gate? Yeah, Rita, what are your thoughts on Nibelheim? She was up in my room panicking the whole time because, you know, she has
Rescue the young prince.
pretty bad separation anxiety now.
I am in your debt,
Because we're
soldier.
together so often. It's
Thank
a
you, Your
problem,
Grace.
actually.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
I'm gonna try, like, playing a stream for her and see if that helps while I'm away.
Omnia lost Elan, Tuisa Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
We gotta go over today's game announcements, and I will wait until the dramatic moment. The dramatic moments to come to tell you about the Gex Trilogy remaster
Take Joshua and get to
Tamba.
safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
Shantae GBA is also, it was a canceled game back in the day,
You must do your duty.
but it is now gonna come out. Way Forward is continuing development on an abandoned Shantae game.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
I am talking over this because it still hurts. I am projecting. Real knack punching the wall vibes. Let's go, Murdoch. Suspicious wall.
We have company.
Nope. Alright, well, magic is his head.
I'll not fall to the likes of you.
That's what gets most frustrating with targeting is you always have to go for those magic users first. Because they will cure. They cure, they cast Shell, they cast Protect on everyone.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
You need to stop them. But targeting them is such a unnecessary pain. Didn't we come through this door? Here.
Damn it all.
Oh yeah, I didn't know this, but it's supposed to use haptic triggers on those doors. Like there's supposed to be resistance when opening the doors. I have that shit off because I hate that gimmick on the DualSense. So I never knew that until I watched a streamer talk about it.
Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Here we go. Yeah, so right from the get-go, in that first dungeon, you got a launcher. You've actually got 2 launchers. If you do a charged magic spell at a downed enemy, it will launch them. Like this. That launches. It killed him, but I promise it also launches.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Let's fucking go. Me holding the weed whacker.
Clive, look out!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
I think of it every time I hold a weed whacker.
Who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
And this is the first fight where it's really interesting with how this game does wind-up attacks and the variety of wind-up animations it gives you. That isn't nearly as simple as just taking longer.
Stay still, damn you!
Like I think FromSoft could learn a few things actually from some of the animation direction of this game. And I think it would be really cool to see them work it into something. Damn, that took a lot of stagger. I can't wait till I get my full powers. And I can show you what I've been actually doing this whole time. Of course, it wouldn't always work in FromSoft because in FromSoft you usually do dodge directionally, like left or right, and in here they definitely want you dodging right into enemy hitboxes.
He's open!
Oh shit, it's gonna do like mash square, right? It's gonna let me know when I need to mash square. I wonder. It doesn't need to say square, it's the only ever button you mash in a QTE. But will there be
going to regret that, boy?
Enough notification? Oh, too early, that's alright.
Not quite. This dance is over. Let's try. Your time is past. Not quite.
Oh, didn't expect that to parry.
Come on. Any last words?
I swear I timed it. There are a lot of cases where I swear I timed it perfectly and then I saved the recording, look back at it in slow motion. I was so late. So that's, I guess, my reaction times. Because again, this game's input latency is very low. So if I'm fucking it up, it has to be because of my reaction time. But it really is, you have to wait until the end of the wind-up animations.
Nice try.
Glory to San Red.
There we go. Cast jump on the grass. Weed Whacker shatters on impact. It's already a mess. I hate our weed whacker, but there's nothing we can do. Hey, we can't afford a new one. It has a thing where you have to be fair, I did it myself. It has a thing where you have to bump the bottom of it and it will automatically feed the line. But I hit it too hard.
Imperial vipers.
So it doesn't auto-feed the line anymore.
Invade us.
So, my bad.
Their numbers were too few.
Weed whacker skill issue, might be.
They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
He said it.
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
I was gonna say, I thought that was it, but no, yeah, we got this fight coming up. The level is done, basically, though. Incredible lip sync animation. I can imagine the lot of QA to make sure that like everyone could guess what that line was. It's really well done.
Oh, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
I know I've told this story before.
Father?
I was put on a
I'm
pony
sorry, Your
at like
Grace, but
a
that
single-digit
won't be
age, and I'd
possible.
cried because it was too high.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No! Pig!
So anyway, about Gex Remastered Trilogy.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now! My God!
Phoenix.
There was a scene in there where they were going between multiple like locations
Phoenix!
really fast in his flashbacks. That shit didn't look pre-rendered, but it had to be.
Joshua! Stop this!
Hi, Jojo.
He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him. No,
my lord. Fall back.
Clive!
Rosia. Clutch save.
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain? Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
Actually, Clive's actor did a really good job of sounding younger comparatively. He doesn't sound 15, but he does sound way younger.
What in the name of...
Yeah, liquid flame looking dude. Just kidding.
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Let's go. Let's get that reprisal.
Who are you? Leave me alone.
I'd turn it up if I could.
Leave me alone. Stay away from me. Stay away. I'll kill you.
Same fight, but we gotta aim this time. I think I know which parts Platinum helped up with. Though Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of had these segments as well. Kingdom Hearts 3 definitely branched into some fights akin to this. It definitely has to be like more of what Platinum did though, is the icon fights.
This cannot be! There's only one I can
Yeah, shot lock.
Is this the repository?
There was also a oh shit.
Everything!
That's a close dodge. There was also in Final Fantasy 13 2, no, in Lightning Returns. The first fight in Lightning Returns was a pretty epic battle that I think would have been like what they were going for, but that was a turn-based game.
Castle down, and everyone with it!
Or rather, that fight was more turn-based. But man, that fight would have been so much more epic if like they weren't afraid of like turning into full like action RPG.
I have to save them!
Now, if that would have saved one fight, I don't know if that would have saved all of Lightning Returns. Shit, man, how the fuck am I gonna play this in the car? I remember Joshua talking a lot more. Joshua hasn't... We're almost done with this segment, and Joshua has not said nearly as much as I remember him saying.
I made a promise to my brother. And I mean to keep it.
Maybe placebo.
Do my duty!
Thankfully, no matter what, they always give you plenty of times to do those QTEs. Goddamn gorgeous. This is what should be playing at TVs at Best Buy. This game would actually be a very good OLED test. Alright, it's time for the DPS check. An unnecessarily close DPS check.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
Don't let that fool you. You can fail that. You can game over that. If you're not holding triangle the minute you're able to, like if you're not already holding triangle, you very well could miss that. That guy's dead. I don't think 14 has done a fight where... Because... A terrible moment for this.
Toggle?
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
So anyway, about Gex. Watch Rin play through the end of Shadowbringers main scenario. Still gets to me. Still.
Please.
Watch that ending countless times. I never forget it.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but...
I had tears, Rin had tears. Fuck, man. Never top that shit.
Condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him.
Yeah, all right.
Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
What,
Take this one.
something these games do, and I guess probably just fiction in general,
Chin up, lad.
with so many armies and nations,
You're going to be a soldier.
is they separate them between Imperial, Empire, Duchy, things like that, those classifications. That always makes it way more confusing for me. It did take me into the second playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses to understand, like, the situation of the nations was not complex in Three Houses at all, but naming it was because of that. I get why they have to do it. Dalmakian's a republic.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Finally. 2 hours on the dot. I finally get to do a combo. I finally get to do a combo.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
But that's the longest string of cutscenes in the entire game.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
The Iron Blood's another one.
After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Let's get back to it. Oh, I got my weapon back. All reliable.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
Okay, I have everything now, so
Only the girl holding its
this is it. This is it, Luigi. Oh my god, it's saved that I didn't have any more stone skin tonics. So now we are here and we are talking about it. I'm armed with Odin.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think
Garuda and Bahamut
dominant will fare any better?
Zansetsuken? Insane. But yeah, give me like a fight or two to remember everything, because it has been a little bit. And it was pretty, there was kind of a lot of layers to it. When I've been calling it a bread and butter, it was not like simple. I use all 6 abilities in some capacity. Most at once, but still. And that also includes their circle abilities. And again, if you haven't played the game, don't look too deeply into which summons there are. Not even trying to mislead. Just don't look too deep into it, because there isn't really a pattern
down there
as to who is what and where and why.
So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant. Dominant.
Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
Wow, priming was mentioned this early.
End this quickly.
Is it in the lore? No. There's some things about this game that I feel like should have been mentioned earlier, but they did do so many things and run you through so many concepts about the game so fast already. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they run you through so much shit so fast. There's like no time to worry about things that will only be relevant 40 hours later. And it's if you played, it's pretty obvious what I'm talking about.
Alvation and Naukin, Alan Scully asked.
Let this be the end.
Avis!
Alright, let's get started.
Care to kill some Ironblood?
Gladly.
Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
Actually, I don't know where to start. I guess lightning's a good place to start. Best AoE tool in the game. Where's my taunt? Ah. You can taunt enemies so you can bring them over to you. Or Garuda, I think, is just the best, like, most useful. Throughout the entire game, Garuda is so relevant.
Be gone!
So much recovery. Oh, my counters. I got That's right, the counters. Because counters build so much stagger. It does not look like I have 3 counters on, though, but there are, Garuda has a counter, Titan has a counter, and Phoenix has a, Ifrit has a, magic counter, a ranged projectile counter. Damn. My reaction time, man, is garbage. I literally give myself all that space. I'm gonna let muscle memory take over once she's weak and just see what happens. I missed this step. Oh. Hold it and Zansetsu. Yeah, and everything else is just tools to build up. When I do that right, it is an easy over.
Stop talking and move.
Shit, I actually don't even know off the top of my head. It's like 100. I want to say 100K.
Fucking icons.
It definitely hits like 6
She's not
digits.
even fully primed.
And it feels so good. Oh, she has used that projectile, so. Damn, man. Staggered, that means it's time to gouge. Because gouge builds an unreal amount of stagger, and it's more when they're at that mid-stagger point. I didn't need to use that many potion, but oh well. Projectiles that fall down are not projectiles and do not count for the counter. I'm gonna go for it out of like just seeing a projectile, but those do not count for heat wave, unfortunately. It kind of flows. Play the lightning rod. Switch to Zansetsuken, dancing steel. I feel like I'm missing a step. No, that's level 5. And then the moment I get control, Zansetsuken. And whoop it.
Have their blood on my hands.
And then you still got more time. Oh, Giga Flare, that was it. That's what I was missing, Giga Flare. 80K. 80K. That, I broke it. That can easily hit 100K. Oh, gotta restart it. It's weird. Yeah, the first thing I do is I lay down the lightning rod, Giga Flare both the lightning rod and her, or the target, not specifically Jill.
Is she dead? I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting
And
for?
then do that into Dancing Blade, and Dancing Blade into Zansetsu. That was 100K. And then the other abilities are the
No,
physical counter, projectile counter,
not here.
And stagger build.
I'll bloody do it then.
It's Final Fantasy, I swear. I know it's M-rated.
Fuck. We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra! Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
The Kiryu move would just be to start walking away. And not look back.
Sorry, Jill.
I don't know, man. This is a good outfit for Clive, but I don't think it's better than his actual outfit.
Dominant.
I know her. Know her.
Please, target the fucking lightning rod.
You think any of these animals care? I need you here.
And then it's like, well, just, if it's too much of a pain to target them, just don't target them. But targeting matters when you get to air combos. Your enemies are gonna drop out of your air combos if you're not targeted onto them. Back to Garuda. Yeah, you gotta do those jumps enough into. You have to cancel that spike down attack with a jump. You have to cancel it with the jump.
Now that that's done,
and that will prevent them from spiking down.
I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
So I never played a DMC game.
Empire? Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
It's icon time.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed.
Yeah, look at all that stagger.
I'll have to take yours.
I'm pretty sure he has a projectile. Oh, yep. When an enemy backs up, when an enemy makes range, that's usually them.
Let's find out.
That will be them.
Not this time.
Doing a ranged attack usually. Let's do it. Swap over. Dancing Steel. Usually it's better the second time I do it in a boss battle because that will always hit like 5 Zanzetsuken. Instead we got to level 4 at least. Oh my god, just delete that stagger meter.
Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name?
Oh, where was my dodge
when you
there?
had enough?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, son.
Oh, I forgot about that too. Yeah.
I've not forgotten it.
For nothing. No one.
You can do Garuda's circle attack when an enemy is at their mid-stagger point. And when you do that, you get a unique animation for some of the larger bosses. Not Clive's animation, but like the enemy being pulled down is unique. Level 4, that's still enough. So fucking cool.
Traitor's blade.
So I'm about to do that the entire playthrough unless something stops me. And it's gonna feel good every damn time. So I hope it doesn't get boring to watch. But yeah, when an enemy hits that mid-stagger point, that's where you pull them with Garuda's thing. And that's why Garuda is invaluable the entire game. Like, there's experimenting to do with the other one, sure, but yeah, I can't see you going without Garuda. Should have guild boss. I hope the DLC adds Blue Mage. Actually, there should be a blue mage. Yeah, because some of the spells in this game that bosses unique spells are other references that are not usually spells. It's really fucking cool. My favorite villain, my favorite enemy in Final Fantasy games is in this game, but it is not an enemy. And it's really fucking cool. Hideaway theme.
This way.
Goots.
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck. There's an interview with Sid, and Sid's actor just sounds like that. Sid's actor is also in The Witcher show, to my understanding. So to some people, they recognized him from there. I never watched it, at least not yet. I think with this soundbar setup, I will watch more shows, but
Hugo dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare? I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
there was more potential for Benedicta. That's all I'll say for now.
Jill. Is it really you?
Jill's great, though. Oh my god, Torgal smiled.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life.
It's finally a fine hound.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted?
Big Torgal alert.
You won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the Chocobo type. Clive Rosfield.
Chocobo.
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still,
bring on the
best
next
to get
one.
a second opinion. Back her up.
No! Oh.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
Sidolus.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Sid didn't need to be short for something. But it is. And has been. Not the first time it's Sidolus. Hideaway time. Let's get in there. Sorry.
Not much further now.
I'm not sorry about talking about Gex, though.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Keen eye, you.
Home sweet home.
Do you think at the Final Fantasy XVI cafe that there was like a Goot's high chair?
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well,
like a big statue of Goots.
And it keeps the black from our lungs.
Like to hop into the chair on his back.
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nerve. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Let's go, Goots.
But none will... Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it? She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
I still wasn't too crazy about Karen. She gets, even with like the later side quest, she is so into her role. She was impeccable casting, too good casting. That's my thing.
He's a soldier then.
Like, the casting for Karen was way too spot on. Even when she warms up to you, it does not feel like she's warmed up to you. Not like an inch.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. All right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the Dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far.
I think we'll get through that first dungeon, and then we'll call it.
You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield.
I wonder if I can replay the later levels, actually, from this save. I think I could. No, not with the level scaling. Never mind. Never mind.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave.
He's not wrong.
And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Well, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire.
If anything bad happens to Coots, I will scream.
This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
I don't think, like...
What say we go and ask
with
him?
how this game was even made, with its focus on the Western
This
script
doesn't mean I'm joining you.
and voice acting, it's so good. I do not think they would have been able to do it with American actors. So on point.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
It's really not their fault either, though. Because, I mean, in Europe, these are also all, like, stage actors. They're TV actors. They go between everything.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on this stack.
And for actors in the States, that's
Think he'd have time for
usually not the case. Hey, Goots.
He's in... Oh, no.
There's rare occasions like Mark Hamill.
Goods was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
There's old Nan's place.
Karen?
On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
Yeah, Blackthorn. The Super Nintendo game from Blizzard.
To the forge it is then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Was that our first badge? Continental Rum? Hold on, I want to read about that. Right, I have all my stuff. So it's alcohol. Yeah. My equipment. So, the best sword, belt, and bracelet you can get in the base game. And for accessories, everything is defense. Increase defense by 30, increase max HP by 500, and increase potency of healing potions by 40%. Practically everything's bought, and I guess by the end of this playthrough, I'll be able to just max everything out, even if I'm never going to use any of it. But that's my skill tree.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
This rum says otherwise.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
No. Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
And that doesn't really work when I'm this, already well equipped, so it's gonna make me do it anyway. No, don't equip it.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
But he doesn't charge
bear that
you.
in mind. Thank you.
You gotta bring the mats, but he doesn't charge you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Well, what's new? Is ultimate weapon there already?
What do you want?
It is. Okay. So I already have the utterance of creation. That yellow item probably comes from a hunt. And another red item, so...
And?
Figure that out later. Hopefully that has nothing to do with doing all the side quests. Although if I do have to do hunts, that does mean I have to do some stuff.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
It'll be off stream regardless. Probably.
Nearly there.
Arguably, it would be fine to do side quests on screen, at least the later ones, because there are a lot more story involved about the characters. But they do have, like, quest lines. It would take us, like, a whole stream just to do, like, maybe, like, 2 sets of those side quest chains at the end game.
Quick as you like.
All right, we make him comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water!
I'll get the bucket!
Water?
You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
I love Xenoblade. The game about water.
What the hell have I got myself into?
Otto. Don't forget Otto. He's important, even though he's really easy to forget about.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
Freed Imperial bearer.
Shit, at this rate you won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Hey, Taria.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
I'm sure those shadows look better in graphics mode. It's crazy to have noticed it, though.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Thanks, Otto. Oh, Tomba's not a remake. Tomba's not a remaster, it's a remake. Side quest unlocked? Yeah, that's cute.
Who are these people? I need supplies for my journey to Lostwing. Otto said you could provide them.
It is
What's
fair
that?
that...
Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
Yeah, to be fair, he didn't introduce himself.
It's Clive.
Well,
Clive.
I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Because you know if it had, like, American actors, Karen's voice actress would probably, like, be half of that age.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
All our swords. It's got Excalibur. We got it all. There are sellable stuff, but I don't think I have any on hand right now. But we do get materials that are only used for selling. But not now.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guiltier name.
That's not true.
You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind.
Is the
My
tablet.
stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
It's the stone that scares Rita.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
I guess I'm gonna move over because I guess I don't have to sit in the middle of the couch anymore. It'd be easier to, yeah, oh, that's way better. Way more, cushioned. Yeah, it's the scary stone that scares dog. Allow me to show you, actually, it's training. Allow me to show you why it scares Rita. The TV is muted because of this.
You all done?
After this cutscene.
Leaving already, are you?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Oh, right. So why I had Torgal set to auto. Because Torgo has stats. Okay, I can't show them yet. Torgal has stats, and those stats are based on how much Torgal is used. I didn't want to focus enough on building those stats, but they do build passively anyway because Torgal does act on his own anyway. It's just he doesn't act nearly as frequently without you manually pressing things. Anyway, this scares Rita because of this subwoofer sound. That shakes the room, even with night mode on. Night mode is a mode for the sound bar and sound system that it does not mute the subwoofer, but it lowers it a lot. But it does not lower it enough. So when I activate that tablet,
there's a good girl.
It'll startle
Hungry,
Rita,
are you?
so I don't activate it. And then there's in Tears of the Kingdom at the title screen when you click new game or like continue, that also is such a subwoofer sound. It also scares Rita. She hears me talking about her. So I have to, if I want to go into those menus or use those things, I have to mute the TV for her. So yeah, we'll run this dungeon, and then once we go back to the hideaway, or I guess.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
Actually, no, we're going somewhere. We're not going back to the hideaway.
We're outlaws. You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day.
Yeah, so appreciate it while it's here.
This is a miracle in itself. Blood flies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
Let's go, Torgal.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Alrighty.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
Let's get it. Don't have to worry about any pads. Don't have to worry about looking for loot. Just go, go, go.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Yeah! It's so good because, unlike other AoEs, it stays out for a very long time and the cooldown's not bad on it. I swore touchpad was taunt. What the hell is taunt? Let me see here. Magic burst, charged, stomp, swift recovery, taunt. Oh, it's R2 plus. I was not prepared for a mini boss. Stronger enemy here. And then you gouge him. And that just eats away at that shit. Thank you, Torgal. this also, well, this wouldn't scare Rita, but this whole combo is pretty goddamn loud.
We still have a way to go.
Like, I think it would definitely scare Rita if it was, like, not in my headphones, or like if I turned it up more. But yeah, that whole combo, especially anything involving the lightning rod, is so loud.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
You're fine, boy. It is really cool that some characters like clearly have like traditional jobs like that they're inspired by. Although I don't know what I would consider Sid.
Well, the shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
Only thing to mention is now.
Taunt isn't like incredible though, because it doesn't work if they're not close by. And then you gotta do that downwards as a combo ender. And if you drop, you just gotta pull him back up. Oh, there's a healer. I didn't mean to limit break. That's interesting. That's new to this Final Fantasy mode. Adding a healer? That's new. Oh, it's you! It's this motherfucker. There we go. Wow. So yeah, that's new. Because you don't get healing enemies that heal for a while. And there's also like a tutorial for it. Hold up. Okay, guess not.
Well, that's
Alrighty.
the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Where am I going? I guess I'll just follow Sid. Sid has never led me astray. Oops, wrong button. Wrong interact button.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Gonna get a heal. Alright, well. Wishful thinking, it was.
A wyvern.
I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
Already wasted my counter. Oh, damn it! I shouldn't have dodged that. Gouge his ass. Feels so good. $95K, and if I can get to level 5 Zansetsuken, easy 100K. Not so much for the projectile counter. Oh, but not needed. I don't know, like, for what is after you you know, stagger an enemy, I can't like possibly imagine what could possibly do more damage than that.
Must be a nest nearby.
I'd love to see it.
Keep your eyes open. Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
I forget about this. If you lose your way, Torgal will.
Woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Torgal can tell you where to go. Forget about that, because I don't even remember what button to press, and they didn't tell you right here. I think it's L3. I think that's what I just did.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
Damn it. There we go. That's new. I think that tornado shit was new.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
I missed his stagger. Don't have lightning rod ready. Yeah, at least yeah, poke through, get both of these enemies. Dancing Blade also like jumps between other targets too. It did not do it here, but it is also really cool when it does it.
Wake wins.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Correct. I guess it helps with, like, you can clearly tell how serious, like, Square is about its production, and I think that makes it a lot easier to make these actors more comfortable with what they're doing. I never played Death Stranding, so I don't know how that is. Metal Gear Solid 5 had pretty fine voice acting, though.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Les Enfants Terribles. It was pretty good.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? It's still short, just not quite as quick.
That's another thing I like, is enemies that can do like a head swipe. The wind up isn't them backing their head up, it's them digging their head into the ground like that. And that's what you react to. You don't react to them winding up, you react to them digging their head into the ground, which is technically still the wind up. It's just shit like that I like about the variety.
This time.
Too slow.
Almost there. Rats. I think that was new. Pull his ass. And that's always worth doing. It's actually used to extend their mid-stagger. It's not used right at it. You're supposed to wait. But that window, the window in which you can do it isn't like easily telegraphed, so I just do it right away anyway. But that is made to extend the mid-stagger. It's not made to like be done right away. It's just timing that is hard. But that does make it a little bit forgivable in some instances.
This time.
There we go, getting hits on both the lightning and the enemy. And that gets you the easy level 5. It's just really hard to space that. And we're still not done. 120k. That's invulnerable, so I'm not gonna waste a counter on it.
Stops, no one knows.
Not this time. Too slow.
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we killed him first.
I don't think he has any projectiles.
Not this time. Too slow.
But when you do correctly counter with like Garuda's ability or any of the other counters, it reduces the cooldown when you do it right. Like that. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed.
Too slow.
Clive, you're whiffing your projectiles. It's worth just doing Heat Wave anyway, though, even if you don't have a projectile to counter, because it still does incredible stagger damage. Yeah, I gotta say, I feel a lot more comfortable doing my combos because I don't have to worry about the rumbling of, like, activating Giga Flare. shaking the room and scaring Rita now.
Come on. Stand back.
Damn. Bro, you know who else snaps? Like...
You're a dominant.
Keen eye, you.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Old bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu who saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. Well, what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
Yeah, if it comes to that.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
Not done yet.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Goddamn. I really appreciate Clive's walk cycle, and I wish they could update the human walk cycle in 14 really badly. Like, there's no reason everyone else can't have good walk cycles, but theirs is so boring. I was watching the raptor that was fighting Sid do an attack, and I tried to dodge that. Raptors can't be air juggled, so I do not bother. The other thing is everything I have set up here also utilizes how it upgrades. Because I was also going to mention Heat Wave it shoots out those projectiles, and it shoots out more projectiles when it is a counter on top of I think on top of the faster cooldown. Every ability that isn't like a super gets like one upgrade point, and then the next upgrade point after that is used for being able to put it on any other icon.
See that river?
Oh. You're not supposed to be here. Okay. So we get to introduce the Chimera a lot earlier. Holy shit. You are not supposed to be here, friend. I hope you're ready for CBU 3 to do the funniest thing they could have ever have done.
Not this time.
If it lives long enough to do it. Blue, get out. Never mind. Do we remember, chat? Do we remember the pattern? Oh shit. Alright, didn't lose any time, it's fine. Oh right, limit break. That's why it's like, why is the camera still like this? Oh, we got loot. That's cute. You don't go by colors? You're right, but...
Quiet.
Blue is ice. It's close in. Get out.
A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Lightning, you
Let's
get in.
follow him.
Or way out. I can't believe they put that there. That's so funny. That is so funny. They put a Chimera in the first fucking dungeon. This is interesting. This is really cool.
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
Can't count on the eyes glow blue violet message to pop up in
Just true my
time.
liege values loyalty above
I guess.
all else.
Depending on where you
But
are,
are you
yeah.
not quick to betray your countrymen
Yeah,
for the
that's
promise
fair.
of coin?
That's a bard privilege. Actually, that's a bard privilege. So I understand. I guess if I was playing like Black Mage. Anyway, not sure I wanted to be that guy. Not sure this is a God I wish that were me moment.
Commander of Waloed's elite intelligences.
Not for
If we can capture
not for Benedict, don't know about that one.
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
It says Scout, but it's supposed to say Scott. By the flame.
Let's get this over with then. Well, at least they're not giant lizards.
Lady on the wind!
It's over.
Sid is so much funnier than I remembered him being. And he already has some great-ass moments. Was this the first time he fought an assassin? Actually, yeah, I think it was. But these guys give me so much goddamn trouble. They are so tricky to fight. And I don't think he has a projectile, so just go ahead and do that. Getting close. Garuda, gouge. Oh shit, too early. Could have had him staggered by now. What has helped is with these enemies that I do struggle with, I take like, just like a minute. I take like a minute to just go into training mode and properly fight them in like that closed off space. And that helps tremendously. It's a lot easier to figure out their patterns and get the proper reads when you're in the closed environment of training mode. Like literally only a minute just to see all their patterns and take your time with it. Dumbass. Oh well, at least I have so much. At least it's so forgiving with the time. It does not display. Holy shit. And also the tutorial prompt updates too. It's easy enough to tell. Yeah, that's easy enough to tell.
Behind you.
Yeah. Oh, shit, he does. Oh, well, you can't counter projectiles like that one.
Not this time.
Yeah, but vertical projectiles cannot be countered with Heat Wave. Sucks. I wish they could. I really would do. Oh, I could counter that. Shit. Where'd he go? Oh, shit.
And now, you die!
Good thing I got a lot of money. I did not do that. Oh, whatever. Mashing through everything too fast. Because it becomes a lot to manage when you have 3 icons to go between. I thought I was on Garuda there. Shit, man, now I don't have Giga Flare. Oh, man. My optimal damage.
Not this time.
Yeah. What I love is like preemptively mashing when you get to a scene that you think you're gonna be mashing in. Oh, that was pretty filling. That was pretty satisfying. And so you're like preemptively mashing square, even if it's not there, but it feels like it should be.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part.
Not wrong.
Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that.
It was pretty sick, right, Sid?
Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
He's not wrong. All right, we will call it there for the night. Okay, I can't pause the game. Never mind. Once I have control again, and once I can pause. It doesn't take long. We don't start at our destination. We still have to walk a ways. This is us just entering a new zone, basically. This is our new zone cutscene.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Fast travel. Just want to make sure if they're going to say anything. No? All right, perfect. All right, so we will, you still don't have a, oh, here we go. Yeah, Torgal stats. So, presumably, by the end of the game, in New Game Plus, this will be maxed out, because it races on its own. But anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. We will be back next Wednesday for the next 2 weeks, and then it'll be back to Fallout, and then once we finish Fallout, we'll be back for this. On Friday or Saturday, between the nights, we're going to do DNF Duel and Mario Kart. I don't know which one's going to be which yet. We're waiting on Max to figure that out. And when I do figure it out, we will make a message. It seems like DNF Duel is going to be Friday, and Saturday will be both Splatoon, Splatfest, and Mario Kart together. Whatever happens with Splatfest, it will be at the same time as Mario Kart. So, there's that. And again, in 2 weeks will be Rashid and Granblue. But yeah, so that's the plan for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Thanks everyone for really sticking around. So I'm going to get a sandwich, and until next time, go to bed.